So, as a classroom, when you order from a curriculum bundle from Nature Matters Academy, you're going to get a thermometer and a rain gauge. And this is because we encourage students every single time they do one of our lessons, so which you'll probably structure maybe once a week, that they're taking weather data. And this really helps them to see, number one, how weather changes over time, but also it helps them to really think about, all right, it's a really cold day outside today. Why are we not seeing insects? Or why are some of the plants starting to change colors, or whatever it might be. They can see from the amount of rain that they've had and what the temperature is, and they can kind of compare to what's happening in their local ecosystem. And we also have um, graphs for the students to be able to keep track of that data over time. So rainfall over time, as well as temperature over time. And so with the curriculum bundle, you're going to get a engagement kit for each student. So this engagement kit comes with a nature journal for each student, and it also comes with the supplies needed for the project. So the project in the ecosystem curriculum is basically building the students' local ecosystem from the ground up. We're not building ecosystems in Africa, we're focusing on what's local and helping them to learn a few of the plant and animal species and how they interrelate locally. So for that, we have we provided the students with clay, and that just really gives them a fun, tactile, hands-on way to be able to build some organisms or some abiotic features in their ecosystem. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't draw things. It doesn't mean that they can't print pictures off the internet. They can do it however they want. We just wanted to give them kind of a fun way to really engage in that. Students will get a few modeling tools in their kit. They'll also get some string, and the string is really fun because it helps show the relationships, whether it's a food chain or the habitat of an organism, whatever that is. They can model that with the string, and it's kind of like, when you see people solving mysteries and they have string attached from one picture to another picture, to a location, to another location. This is kind of what we're encouraging for the students to make it really fun. And then we're including index cards. And the index cards are really important because, if the students make shapes and forms of things that we don't remember what they are the next week, then we lose a lot of the value in this ecosystem model, because this is a scientific model, because we want students to identify the species of that plant, the species of that animal. We want them to write a little bit about what they know about, the habitat that it lives in, or the role that it plays in its ecosystem. And that's what these cards are for. Not only for each and individual abiotic feature and biotic feature, but also about the relationships. They can describe the food chains. They can describe the ecosystem services that different organisms play. So this is really important. And then in addition to that, we have some fun things for the students. So this is basically just a magnifying container where the students can look at insects more closely, or seeds, or leaves, kind of whatever they want to see. And what's great about these is they easily fit into backpacks and pockets, and so the students can take them with them out in the out whenever you guys do the activity. And then we also always have buttons for the students, and so we have just kind of a general fun nature button, but then we have some buttons that relate specifically to the curriculum and what they've learned. And we really encourage teachers to hand these out after they finish a lesson that relates to food chains, or maybe after they finish the whole curriculum, they can earn their ecosystem button. So it's meant to be something fun that the students can earn over time. So this is what comes individually for each student, for our student engagement kits.